Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 7th of May 2020. Welcome to video number 132. Today we want to talk about why it's important to ask for help and why we are not doing this and why it's a bad choice. Listen, there are a few major reasons why we as guys, we're having issues with asking for help or even thinking about it. First of all, we don't really talk about important things, like relationship in between us whatsoever. It's like very rare to see someone, at least from my generation, maybe from the generation the younger, it's a little bit better, but still, we as guys we have issues. We basically don't talk with each other, and it's a very good question. Why it's so foreign to us? Because if you look at our ladies, they talk all the time and they talk about everything. So that's why you know, and I know as well, that if you say anything to your wife or something happens in between you two, it's going to be shared in between all of their friends. Most of the time, most of the case, you know what I'm saying? So why we are not doing this? And it's crazy because it's like giving a hug to your friend. Even that something important happened or something terrible happened, like you're there on the graveyard and someone is someone close to them passed away, and it's awkward. It's awkward to give him a hug and keep it too long. It's like we just clap and then we just let go. We cannot stand the physical touch in between each other, and the same thing we're talking about important things. And from one side I understand, because it's uncomfortable, we don't do this. But you've got to ask yourself, there are some moments in time that you have to decide to kind of to break the silence. Because let's say it straight, if there are things that are important just momentarily, it's not a problem. But if something prolongs it, think maybe it's a good time to find someone, find a close friend or someone that you'll be able to talk to. Second thing that we do is we try to wait it out. And that's the same thing about medical stuff. You know that if you hit your fingers or your toes against the nightstand, it's gonna be painful for a day or two, but then you're gonna wait it out. It's gonna just pass away, or so the same thing. Your stomach hurts, yeah, and you're not gonna do anything about it, won't you? It's like it's obvious. We're just gonna wait it out. But again, is that a good thing to do? Is that a wise when you see that the issues in your relationship are prolonged? Do you really think it's a good strategy to wait it out? If your wife is telling you for months now that you're not able to deal with this or that, or you're struggling with your relationship with this or that, or if there's arguments all the time, do you really think it's a good strategy to wait it out? So you see, it's like, first of all, we don't talk about it, so you'll have issues with talking to anyone, and sooner or later your girl will take you to like some marriage or partnership counseling. You'll have to talk to someone because she's going to force you. Second, you're going to try to wait it out, but then again, it's just going to happen somehow. It's going to happen. So then ask yourself, is it better to be forced to talk to someone, or maybe be able to kind of be honest with yourself and just say to yourself, listen, we got to do something about it because it's not going well, and soon enough it's gonna go be even worse, and we will have to do something about it because she will force us. So maybe it's better to find someone that is close to you, like maybe you've got a good relationship with your father and you know that he managed the relationship well. Maybe you've got an uncle or a friend, someone who's able to help you. But one warning: please don't be an idiot and don't ask your best pal who has no girl or no relationship, no marriage of his own, and he is going to give you the best advice you can, ever dream of. This moron going to tell you the things that he heard from movies, or I don't know, has his own idea about relationship, even though he has no experience, and he gonna make this whole thing even worse if you listen to him. So don't be this person. For the love of God, please don't be this person. So that's why, just find a reason or find a person that you'll be able to talk to. And I want you to understand why it's advisable, at least from my side, it's the easiest way to make a change in your relationship is to ask someone for help, someone experienced, someone who has some credentials to say that they have enough experience and wisdom and knowledge to help you with this. Because there are few things that we as guys are amazing. First of all, we're so simple. Our interface is so easy to read, and if you're my brother, if you kind of try to watch your friends or you watch yourself, you know that there's not much that we need to be happy. There's not much that we need to feel okay, to feel great. We don't need much to be motivated or to be kind of inspired to do some things. Most of us are like engineers. You're going to tell them what to do, they're going to do it. It's like computer. You enter the command, you hit enter, it's just done. That's how we work. And it's a great example is that if I ask you a question, you're going to think about, give me an answer. With girls, you're going to hear the whole story. With us, it's so simple. Because you know that we are kind of we're wired to solve the problems. That's why if someone will tell you, listen, I think we've got issues, this, and that, try to figure it out, you're just going to do it. Because that's how we build. So that's why I want you to understand that not talking to each other, it's awkward. That's why we don't do it. But it's not the best way to deal with problems that you cannot, kind of solve on your own. Try to wait it out. It's even worse, because time is not on your side. And then that's why I want you to kind of look for someone who'll be able to help you, because we are very easy to teach, we are very easy to explain. If the explanation will be logical, it's just going to click and you're just going to do it. And in most of the cases, you will be able to make steps and make moves because it's so easy, because it's logical, because it makes sense. And that's why I tell you every video, don't overcomplicate it. Everything is simple. So if you don't have anyone to ask me. And listen, don't comment under the videos. I'm not telling it. I'm talking exactly opposite. DM me. Listen, you've seen how much I've recorded this, and maybe you're watching this video because your lady forced you to, because I know that they're watching, because they're talking to me. So that's why, if you watch this video, just DM me. And you don't have to write what you're struggling with. Just ask me a question. And I'll do my best to answer and to help you with this. Because life is not complicated. It's just a matter of us having balls to ask someone else for advice, get a solution or partial solution, and then make steps forward. And we will be able to succeed in it, because life is simple and we are just programmed to solve problems. So this is what I want to take from this video. Don't overcomplicate life. Don't try to wait it out. Don't try to find the solution on your own. Some of you will, some of you won't. For some of you, it's going to be like this, and you won't probably watch this video because you've got everything under control, more or less. But for some of you, it will never going to happen. It will cost you a lot. That's why have guts to ask a question, DM me, and I'll try to help you. Or find someone who will be able to make this change. Because life is worth it. And you're just one question away to find a solution to something that you're struggling maybe for months. Think about it, and please do something about it. Trust me, solution is, in your reach. If you like this video, comment. If you didn't, you can comment as well, or don't comment me, DM me. I'm really, eager to hear what you've got to say about what we said. And maybe if you've got something that you want me to record about, just give me a shout. I'll be glad to do it for you. That being said, see you tomorrow.